Israel's ambassador to India Naor Gilon said India's support is significant to Israel for two reasons, and the first one of them is India's importance in the world. The second one, Naor explained, is linked to India's long fight against terrorism. India comes from a position of a country who knows terrorism, so it comes from a point of knowledge and not of ignorance. And for that, we are very much thankful. And again, Israel needs only moral and political support. Work on the ground, we know how to do it, but we need to have the ability to execute the plan in order to make sure that Hamas will not threaten anyone else again, Naor said.
But I was approached by ministers, by business people, by civil servants, by ordinary Indians. Just people wrote to us. You see the social media. We are really, really bombarded with love and support. Amazing. It's not something we take for granted. And I spoke about moral support that we get from India. The physical work we know how to do. We need the moral support. Because, the next stage, if we know the Hamas from the past, the next thing, they will start hiding behind civilian population. Now they have also hostages, Israeli hostages to hide behind, and to present themselves as the victim. This is always the issue, and that's why we will need this very strong support of our Indian friends. And India, again, as a very influential country in the world, as a country who knows terrorism and understands the crisis, it will be very important for us to give us the ability to do what we need to do in order to make sure that Hamas will not be able to continue doing atrocities. It's clear to us that Iran is involved with it. We know for sure about supplying of weapons, training, and I will not exclude even organizing or helping organize this specific attack. There is an attempt now also of Hezbollah to heat the northern border in order to take the attention of Israel. It's places where Indian UNIFIL soldiers are there. I hope they will all be okay. I hope Hezbollah will not misread us. It will be very costly to Lebanon and to Hezbollah. There was also an attack on Israeli tourists in Alexandria by an Egyptian security person, I understand. I will tell you, this is part of a concept that the Iranians are pushing of looking at Israel as a spider web, a country held by a spider web, because they misread our internal debates from time to time as weakness. This is our power. It's not that it's easy to beat us. And you know why we will prevail? We will prevail because we have no other option. I mean, the Jews all over the centuries suffered persecution and killing in many, many countries, not in India, of course. And once we have our own country, we had many, many wars and many, many, many challenges. We always prevailed. And we prevailed because we have no alternative. It's not that we can go to other places. So I'll stop here. And